Have a good time, everybody. Today I am going to teach you Standard 10th English First Language. Let's chapter number 3. The two stories about flying. In this story, we are having two stories. Both are related to flyer, aeroplane, birds, everything else. But today, just now I am going to start the first one. Its title is His First Flight. It is written by Liam O'Flaherty. Now I will tell you about the story. In this, a young seagull not able to fly has two brothers and a sister. They were flying very nicely. His parents always upbraiding it or scolding it, and they indirectly are inspiring by starving it. Finally, it learned flying and enjoyed scraps of dogfish. Now I want to tell you the whole scenario in few sentences. So first of all, listen me carefully. The seagull was resistant, timid, and he was always afraid of trials. He was never trying to fly by himself. So later on one day, parents make him starve because of food, and due to that starving time or trial, he was able to fly, because when mother was having dogfish in his with her, and that was seen by the seagull. So just to have that dogfish as a food, the seagull tried to dive, and that dive make him a successful seagull. And due to that hunger, that dive was a miracle and it was a blessing. So according to the success means repeated trials. Finally, all praised him and gave him fish. According to this lesson, you should keep 2-3 points in your mind, and you can do it as a homework also. First of all, why was the seagull afraid to fly? In this lesson, second question or second point you have to remember is how food maddened the seagull. Third question or point you have to remember is write the character sketch of the seagull. Now we came to the second part. It is also about fly, but in this the story is little bit different. It depends on faith, the faith we are having on God. Now I want to tell you about this is written by Forsyth. Now this story, the writer was about to fly France to England, and he was so much curious to reach England and to have food with his family. But as soon as he started the flying on 1:30 in the morning, meanwhile tried to contact Paris control room, but it was disgusting that now he was in the middle of the whole travel route. He was 150 kilometers away from the Paris, and also the same kilometers away from his own city. So now by the time the compass was also dead and the radio was also dead, he was lost in storm. Suddenly he saw another aeroplane, and that pilot waved his hand as if he was saying, "Follow me, follow me." The writer followed it for half an hour like an obedient child. I am again saying the writer followed that unseen pilot for half an hour like an obedient child, and rescued himself from that black storm. After getting out of the storm, author saw straight lights of runaway. It means he was completely safe, and now he was on the airport. Later, the black aeroplane was, or the not, or that that pilot was not seen anywhere. When the author inquired about it in the control room, the answer was that only his aeroplane was in that black clouds. No other aeroplane was there. So the author think about who had helped him without petrol, without radio, and without compass. Now precisely I want to give you summary that in this lesson the writer was able to understand that his faith, or what's it called, we can say God help him to get out of that storm, and God only sent his angels to rescue from that black storm. And because as we can see that in the whole story, when he contacted or inquired in the control room, he get negative answer that there was no one, as if what he was thinking and what he has experienced. So we can say that in our life also same situations happen. So we must have only the faith and faith. Finally, I want to give you main points or the questions or that you have to remember. The first question you have to remember is, what was the author's risk? Second question is, write about how the narrator was escaped from the storm. Third question or third point you have to remember is why the woman in the control room was amazed after the author's question. Fourth question is who or what might have helped the author. Again, I am repeating fourth number question, who or what might have helped the author. Now finally, fifth point you have to remember, see all the phrases given at the back side and study them very nicely. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Have a nice time. Bye. See you.